my next wind down. I don't know what you'll get. It's like a box of chocolates around here right now. Okay, what's up y'all? It's your girl Kasey and I'm back again with another YouTube video. This of course is Wind Down Wednesday, where we get into some juicy girl talk or just motivation talk, or honestly just sit down, chill, and drink some wine. So of course I have my favorite cup. Honestly, today I really want to just chit chat with y'all about like actually leveling up and like how society and social media is saying to level up and the reality like of leveling up. Obviously this is an expectation versus reality sort of video, but I think it's very helpful. I actually love the mindset of leveling up. Like each year you should strive for something new, something improved, something bigger, something better, and that even should apply to yourself. And so I do feel like a lot of people are taking this level up time because of the pandemic, and I think that that's beautiful. I promise it's my first glass of wine. So let's just first talk about like leveling up in general and like the general consensus. Let's first talk about leveling up in general and the overall thought of leveling up. So obviously some women or people create vision boards or mood boards of what they would like to be or what they're striving for in the future, or they make a mental note or they journal, something like that, to kind of spark their vision of what they want to strive for. And I do agree with that. Sometimes I feel like our vision is out of line for what God wants for you, and you need to readjust those goals because you're not supposed to ever be someone else. You are called to be you. And so that's what makes things a little bit difficult, and it kind of gets people down and sometimes depressed because they're trying to live up to another person's expectations when those are not even the expectations that you should be focused on. So I kind of wanted to just talk about your own personal way of leveling up and how to make that happen for yourself, right? So obviously leveling up starts with the mindset, and it definitely starts with getting your mind determined, being disciplined, which is something that I'm working on. And I feel like some areas of being disciplined are easier than others. Like I enjoy going to the gym in the mornings or in the evenings, and I love going to kickboxing class, so it's easy to be disciplined in those areas. But it's harder for me to make sure that I'm dedicating the same amount of time towards God. Like, yes, I always say my prayers at nighttime. Yes, I read a devotional that maybe takes 10 or 15 minutes, but I would love to work my way up to spending an hour and a half with God, because that's the time that I'm giving in the gym. I'm spending an easy hour in the gym, and I don't do the same when it comes to my relationship with God, so I'm working on that. But obviously that's a part of the level up mindset that is a little bit harder for some than others. And even when it comes to eating right, like I love to go to the gym, but I don't like to eat right. So I'm really trying to like work on those goals for myself. So obviously it starts with the mental. What do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally? And obviously those things need to align so that your finances and everything else, some people call it law of attraction, some people call it manifestation. I call it just having faith. I have faith that what I want will be coming to me, and that's what God is going to provide for me, because that's what he says I need. And I want to get in such an alignment with him that I'm not just wishing for things, but I'm actually praying for the things that he wants me to have. And so then I'm not frustrated or upset when I'm not getting the worldly things that I desire. So there's that. But I also feel like when it comes to leveling up financially, like literally, to me, all of this goes back to discipline, because financially you can save money. It doesn't matter how much money you make. You can obviously save a couple of dollars here or there. You don't have to always go out for drinks or brunch or whatever the case may be, just because that's what your friends are doing and that's what you're seeing on social media. Because if you ain't got it, you ain't got it, baby. And I've been there, trust me. Okay, I have been so broke that I haven't had like 2 pennies to even rub together, even if I wanted to, even if my life depended on it. I did not have it. So I feel like just not comparing yourself to what your other friends or peers or who you aspire to be are doing, because there are plenty of women out here that have $1 million and they have Chanel bags, and I would love a Chanel bag, but I can't go out here and buy no Chanel bag. Like, it's just not in the cards for me at this moment. So I can't sit here and be depressed because I don't have those material things. But I also feel like leveling up is also just knowing your worth, right? And just really just channeling what that means for you, and really just not letting other people dictate of how you're supposed to be, saying, oh, Kasey, like, this is how you've always been, like, this is how I've always seen you. And that's not who you are anymore. Maybe that's who you were 5-6 years ago, but that's not who you are today. So just making sure that you're aware and just having those conversations with people and just letting them know, like, I understand why you feel that way, but I'm just not in that space right now. And you don't owe them an explanation of why you're not in that space or what space you're in. Just let them know, like, you're setting a boundary. You don't want to talk about that. You don't want to do that anymore, and just set that boundary for them. But also, when it comes to just knowing your worth, just not letting people into your life that don't need to be in your life. And I have fallen victim to this a number of times, but it's okay to let people go, and it's just okay to heal from those wounds that people cause you. And it's not even, it doesn't even have to be anything traumatic or anything like that, but like I've had people in my space that believe and do things that I don't necessarily believe and do. And their presence influenced me to do or try some of those things. And it just isn't for me. And so I had to remove them from my life, because I know that I'm not that person, and I know my worth, and that's not it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about being bougie or arrogant, but you really need to protect your energy. And even when it comes to just dating in general, I was actually texting one of my friends, and a while back ago, we had been drinking at my house, and he didn't feel comfortable driving, okay? And so I said, yes, you can stay here. And I politely brought him a pillow and a blanket to sleep on my couch. And I know that he has expressed interest to me, and you know, at the time I was interested in him, but I was like, I can't let you in my bedroom. Like, I don't know you like that. Kat is gonna attack you if she don't like you. And you know, really just protecting my space. Like, everybody doesn't need to be up in your bed. Like, everybody doesn't need to be even in your household. So you really just need to know, like, what you will and won't accept. Hopefully, like, I think I need to put some more, like, knowing your worth, knowing your value, and not letting a man dictate that has really helped me in my 20s, because it's very easy for women to get sucked in, especially when you like someone or you enjoy their time and you want to be around them or something like that. Like, it's very easy to lose yourself, and if you don't know your worth, then other people project their estimated worth on you, and that's what you think your value is, and that's not true. Like, you are a child of God, and you need to act as such. You are a king, you are a queen. Just be you. Be you, and good things will come. And be you, and you can live unapologetically you. Because if I go out and try to act like Megan Thee Stallion, I will not be fulfilled, because I am not Megan Thee Stallion. If I go out here and try to act like Michelle Obama, I will not be fulfilled, because I am not Michelle Obama. Okay, like, that's just not me. I am only Kasey Freeman, and that's just the only person I can be. And those women are great women, and I look up to them women, obviously. And that's just not, like, I'm not that. So, But yeah, so I also want to get to like some of the expectations of leveling up, like the real, like down and dirty, like leveling up is hard, okay? Leveling up is not easy. When it comes to anything mental, discipline, stuff like that, like that is tough work. And sometimes people make it seem like it's easy, and it's not. And I'm here to tell you that it's not. And it's okay not to post all of your vulnerable moments on social media, because obviously other people aren't doing that. You're not seeing when they cry or when they are upset or when they're down. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just be mindful that you will go through a rough patch when it comes to leveling up, but that's the beauty of it. Like, you're going through it to come out on the other side. So there's one aspect, but always just go back to your why. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you wanting to level up? Then that could make a difference on how you get through your process. Another reality of leveling up is that leveling up never stops. Like, yes, you can open your own business. Yes, you can become your own boss, and there could still be room to grow. Like, Bill Gates wasn't created overnight. Beyonce wasn't either, okay? So there's always another step. There's always another realm where you can go. There's always another glass ceiling that you could break. Like, there's so many things that you should be striving for each and every year, each and every 2 years or 6 months or something like that. That's always taking you to the next step. But a lot of people think that when I get to this level, like, it's okay. I don't know why I got so close like that, but when I get to this level, it's gonna be good and I'm gonna be satisfied. But when you get to that level, you're obviously gonna want more. We're human, we're people, like, we always want more. That's why they went from making the small fry to the medium fry to the large fry, and now the basket of fries. Like, come on, that you're always wanting more. So just keep that in mind when it comes to leveling up, that it's a never-ending game of beating yourself. You're always gonna want to outbeat yourself, and that's the only thing. You're never trying to compete with another man or woman in an area. Like, you are focused on you. Like, I am so tunnel vision that I have blinders on like a horse in a race. Like, I don't care what they're doing. I may look over a little time or two, but at the end of the day, I can only run my own race, and it's nothing else I can do but be me. And when it's supposed to happen for me, I know that I'll be ready. I've been doing the work, and I can make it happen and be sustainable. But if you're not maintaining at this base level that you're at, there's no way that God can even trust you with more. But there's no way that you're gonna get a promotion if you're not even doing your baseline job efficiently. Like, you're not gonna get a raise if you're not going above and beyond of where you are in your position. So think of life at the same pace. Well, yeah. Okay, so that was Wind Down Wednesday. I hope that your level up journey is blessed and bossed up. That's a podcast, by the way. But also don't forget to listen to Authentically Natural podcast. It's coming out August 15th for season 4. Be sure to give that thing a subscribe. I'll link everything in the description box below. But I really hope that you enjoy Wind Down Wednesdays. I enjoy doing them and just talking, because I just love to talk. But if you have any Wind Down Wednesday topics that you want me to discuss or anything like that, feel free to send me a DM on the Instagram, because I'll check that. Or a message in the description box below. I'm just trying to get a follow, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram at the Kasey Freeman, Twitter at the Kasey Freeman, and subscribe here on the YouTube. Okay, I'll see you in my next video, my next vlog, my next wind down. I don't know what you'll get. It's like a box of chocolates around here right now. So yeah, I hope you enjoy.